It's Poppyville Unique. I would have loved to add extra mods, no dramas, cozy clothing and collectibles, and Poppyvale. I hope you guys are okay modding today. Yay! How's everybody been? Kind of color coordinated a little today. Good evening, Snazzy Jones. And I'm going to give you a few story times today. Little 5 to 5 reminders. 555s, all just the fives. Thank you so much. You never guess what I have, Deb, and we're going to add some cinnamon because who are we to have? Okay, this is a coffee teacup, but tea, kind of more teacup, but let's go for it. Magic. Who's having a cinnamon latte? Extra hot. So please grab your coffee, yes, and it's a frothy soy milk. Have a little machine there. Hey, Brooksy, thanks everybody for coming in. Grab yourself a coffee, a nice drink. We got freezing cold Brita Filter H2O, also caffeinated and hydrated. Oh my! How's everybody's day been? Fantastic, I hope. Just going to quickly see the camera angle. Oh, we did come up with the name. Was it Roberto and Ernesto? Anyway, but he is wearing a single stitch. I think I acquired my first ever single stitch 90s t shirt. They're always talking about the single dingle, the single stitch. Upcoming, it's African themed koala, zebra. Who else do we have? Oh, the old turtles. A few the safari ones in Australia as well as Africa. So single stitch. I just wanted to highlight that. Isn't that funny? Because all these years, and I've never really found a heap of single stitch or band tees from the 90s. But my first one is the San Diego Conservation of Animals Endangered Species List t-shirt. So pretty cool. That it's for the animals too. Ah, and we do have 3 or 4 giveaways today, guys. I did have a big black floppy hat as well. I just did a photo shoot, and I'm going, where is Miss Dior? It has gone on me. I'll just quickly check, if you don't mind, because the other 3 are right here. And because there's a good few in, we can get a giveaway going. How about we start the show with a giveaway today? I did have a vintage Topshop cap. It's kind of retro in the sense it's probably not 20 years plus, but vintage kind of wear on it, since vintage style. Topshop is no longer, I believe, here. Possibly still going Top Man Topshop. Must look into it. So get 2 more in, and we can go ahead and run the giveies on the air, the quarter past, the half past, the quarter twos. And my rack needs to come in. That's what they said. Oh, and I start, as I mentioned, the kind of browns into pinks, then the blacks into the navy blues, into the baby blues, so on and so forth, with a little yellow outlier. That's a chic piece. Oh, and I will start with also, I remember showed you guys in my designer show. This is actually Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton gown bag. It's an authentic, made in France Louis Vuitton. Anybody likes the idea of keeping all your fancier garms in a true Louis Vuitton. LV out of Paris. It does have the original. The only thing is missing, it would have had a gold hardware. So this is a replacement wooden hanger, just as good quality. Sir Gill, thanks so much for coming in. As I'm showing off, ooh la la, français, vive la France, ali la bleu. Ça va? Bien? Made in France. I'm showing you LV. On the back, it says made in France. This says Louis Vuitton Paris, which is their flagship on the Champs Elysees near the Arc de Triomphe. And Cozy Clothing and Collectibles, thank you for saying hello to Cyril. Cyril is Og Cyril, used to be on Posh Tip. My, shall we say, ride or die. I like that my little Hollywood mirror has given some action. That's good energy. Anybody see it? So we can run, of course, Louis Vuitton if you really like the idea of it. Ça va bien, bonjour Paris. How's your French? Your Frenchlish? But I will start off and we'll run this giveaway about now. Let's get going, guys. So first up is women's adjustable, all over 2-tone print. The cap is the black. It's decent enough quality. The rivet is okay there. but it's not vintage. I know previous caps might have been the kind of vintage style. This is so guys, jump in. Of course, if there's a few of you in, you'll be a better chance of winning the free giveaway sent out to you. And of course, it is the English brand Top Shop out of London, Oxford Street, or Oxford Circus, should I say? Bond Street. Who's going to Bond Street? You might bump into Kate Moss. There's 8 people in. I want you all to jump in the giveaway, guys, and we'll get a couple of auctions going. I have another couple of giveaways coming up as well. Perfect for yourself, to on sell, to gift, to resell. Sometimes a good bit of value in my giveaways too that you could put up on platforms or auction on your own whatnot shows when you get going. So let's get into it. Want to make sure Roberta is also being highlighted today. Yeah, there we go. Back to auction. I also kind of feel like we should get the music on a bit. Ah. Yeah, so thanks for joining us again. I'm just giving the last little run through here. And we got our live at 5 Monday to Thursdays live here on Whatnot Australia, Whatnot Oz. And just quickly see, can I transfer show notes? Are we able to do that mid-show? Let's see. They should be there about now. And I'm going to change the coupon. We do have a 10% off coupon just when you're checking out. If there's availability, if you're purchasing bits, put Urban 10, URBIN 10. Like Ben 10. Yay, that was my Rego joke. Ben 10, I'm Benny. Urban 10, not Urbancitysells, Urban 10 for the promo 10% off code. They're called coupons on Whatnot Australia. So the notes should be in. We have a loaded shop, and of course we're getting going on a first givey to start the show. A vintage style top shop, so the ladies' version of the Top Man, the Top Shop. Ah, yay! What for bags? Pocono. Thanks for coming in. This here is the giveaway. Please jump in, guys. There's 11 here, and we want you guys to get the free fun giveaways before we get loads of auctions going. Well, we started with Louis Vuitton. We can continue on a nice little designer piece. I'll highlight my Armani again for all those who might not have seen it. This is the Armani Collezione blazer. Size 10 on that. Do I have it as 10 or 12? Size 10. Would fit at 12 open. Yay! Melly, please jump into the giveaway. We have a Top Shop, good interior, good rivet, Top Shop animal print hat. I won't kill my spike altogether. Oh my god. And of course, we're going to be running all our fun pieces that are kind of color coded today again. A little bit of color coordination. Who likes to do that with their robes, their setups? Yes, please jump in and out, guys. I love that you're all here. Of course, Thursday it's over hump day. You can all have a glass of wine now because it's summer. It's 5 p.m. summer. This is the summer, and I'm going to show this. I'm going to keep this on until it's possibly to its new home. Armani Collezione 42. And of course, Malibu, I had a couple of mods in today. I was going to just about at 4:55. I was like, can I add more mods? Sergil and Malibu. So you can all have chats and say hi to everybody. There's 3 in the giveaway, guys. We got a minute left. Let's do another auction. Oh, and I did have my city chick, which I found out I'm going from black to navy next because I did promise some plus sizes as well. This is 18 on this. It is a city chick size medium. This is the full midi lace dress. It's a half sleeve, bit of a fit and flare style sleeve. Leg of mutton. Did I see someone describe the big old fashioned style, peasant style in the boho with the big old things called leg of mutton? Or I need to confirm that shoulder. Size medium and city chick medium is a size 18. Navy midi dress. And we got 2 seconds left on that, and then the givey we can get going. Please stay for the givey. Jump in. There's only 20 seconds left. Jump in, word for bags, to get a fun. This is the first givey getting kicked off. Of course, pre-owned condition, guys. Tanaban, yes, jumper doing the giveaway. We got 8 seconds left. Fingers crossed. This is starting off with my leopard up there. See him there, and my animals from the Serengeti. Ah, awesome. I tried to jump in as well and do different bits. Belly Boos, cozy clothing and collectible. You are the lucky winner. Screen grab. Yay. Yes. Ah, that's brilliant, Chrissy. A little collection going. And Topshop is just one to hold on to because it's now, I believe, no longer available. It's not even in the Pitt Street Mall or any of them places like in Sydney or the capital cities. So you're going, is Top Man also gone? I believe so. What's this, Zara or Muji today? Muji, you know that Japanese store where you can get pens and t-shirts and cups and all things kawaii? That's the place we should go as when we all get together as whatnot reseller friends. Let's do a bit of a Daiso used to be fun and Muji. I don't know, even is Daiso still around? Didn't see it in Sydney's Chinatown. Yay, congrats on that again. And you are stay around for the extra giveies, guys. We did have an art to wear tribal wonderful piece. I will highlight this with the piece Roberta has on because all the teals, the blues, the ocean. I'm coming at you like a mermaid fish person. Hey, mermaid fish person. We have all the animals today. And there's Nikki B just joined us in saying all that. And the next giveaway is youth. It's Hello Kitty. It's on the Hello Kitty tag, guys. This is the free giveaway. And when it says size 16, I tried to put it on the dress model, thinking it's a women's 16, but nah, the shorts. It's youth. It's 16. So cute. Gift to your niece. Gift for your younger daughter. Maybe 12, 14 to 16 it'd fit, not 12-year-olds. Blah, blah, blah. So my niece is in her 20s now. So, and then the other one is this tribal piece, which I'll bring to the show. So stay around until past. We'll get another givey going. Well, till the show. We have them on the half hour, the quarter 2 hour. I like the gibbies then. Let me quickly see that I find the second floppy hat. Had a wonderful bohemian little hat that decided to vanish. And before we get more auctions, we'll have another little cinnamon latte sip. That's full of dusting, as you saw me. That's just dusting. Yeah, ye must have been delighted. I have to give it to the Maroons. It was half, 24-12. Bang down the line. I did enjoy that game yesterday. Thank you, Nikki B is in as well. Tap the screen, guys. I'm wetting my tonsils. And just like the Boohoo one and the Jacquard one, and also Miss Thing and their Kitten Demore, this is Navy one. It's real dressy. Kind of could be Mother of the Bride or big event wedding. And it's City Chick size medium. I know I just showed it, but I wanted to give it a couple more feature shows. And the lace detail, guys. Because it's nice to have the beginning of the plus sizes through to, the 1 and 2 XLs on different brands. Which is it's worth it. You put in a bit more steaming and dressing it on the dress model, styling it, but it's sometimes really nice because it's often an underserved market, I mentioned before. Big and tall in the plus sizes. I'm going to visually go across, see what we have in our shop. If anybody loves anything, let me know, because of course you'll be able to get some pieces. Yay! Caroline Voss, thanks for coming in, of course, everybody joining the Aussie Whatnot shows and the fashion. Do we have Ann Taylor up next? Yeah, we'll jump across to pink. I don't have to stick to colour codes, whatever's coming up at me. They are in the shop. Size small, blush pink. You'll have a few rotations of brands that you'll be familiar with. And this is the bow tie quarter or three-fourth sleeves. More of a half sleeve, that eh? But you can tie it and leave it bohemian extra if you want to take a trip to the Capes and the Byrons and the Shires. And it's a true boat neck, am I right in saying it? There's Ann Taylor across the board, it's size small. She tends to be a USA brand. It'd be nice to see where Ann Taylor is out of. Is she New York City? You know me now. Elizabeth Eileen Fisher might be. Let's see. Ann Taylor origin. To origin. State of origin. Well, that's us gone. The American women's clothing retailer was founded by Richard Liebeskind, New Haven, Connecticut. I knew it was New York Energy or neighboring next door for the tri-state area. So now we know. And Taylor's out of Connecticut. But it's the nicest baby blush pink ever. Ah, that's brilliant. In a USA show. See, this is why as soon as they know you're an Aussie seller, they'll be all jumping in, delighted. Did you from Coffs Harbour. What did I see up there? There's a bit of a rainforest walk, yeah, between Coffs and another place. So I'm looking to get up to the mid north coast. Is that Westfold? Yes, New South Wales in the house, yes. Unfortunately, we're all distraught. I was a bit blue walking up to drop off me giveies and often our wonderful bid auction winners. And then, of course, I was like, oh, the Blues lost. Boo. Watch the full game, though. Historically, I wouldn't be too sporty in the sense, but I do like the hurling, the one with the stick at home. You know that one? Counties. Uh, I'm going to refresh my Facebook quickly to see if I'm live. And the red circle is showing live because we're multicasting on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Yes, I like to see that. It really gives me a little bit of a boost to see that we're live. Most importantly, on Whatnot, streaming across to the other ones right there. Where's it gone on the screen? Second one. There we go. I'm just going to so out. Black shear. We have a few different variety. I did bring some homers again to the show today, which I feel I'll run because it's kind of. But we'll do them together as a lot. No rush today. No panic. But it's the lights every time I step up to here, and I knew something was a little bit missing. Extra box light. I'm getting up close and personal there, but hey, you see me all. You see me at my worst, my best, and only to do better. Yay, legends! Thanks, Josh, for coming in. And I'm gonna quickly go down the shop to see what we got. I do like my flared costs, and I'm gonna run as we go down. There's three costs today. This is the short sleeve one, guys. And we'll have lasted the rotations of the cost because we can list two. There you go, and the good quality small. But the one running is the flared sleeve one, and this cost is size large. It does say L, so Europe L. Of course, that'd be large. Ah, you were really in on it, Nicole. Congrats! Absolute brilliant community member. Tanaban, if that's for me, I'm Urbancitysells across the board, everybody. Insta, Facebook, which we are streaming on right now, YouTube, you name it. Urbancitysells. My story, I was going to go urban suburban, and I said before I sounded too much like bourbon. I like to get naturally God given inklings about branding and logos. Let the universe guide you. Size L on this. Is that a boat neck again? Kind of is because of the more droop boat neck. And because of the long sleeve flare with the mixed media print, or should I say material, it's so nice. I do have a 100% silk up next. This brand is a got it in a vintage shop buyout haul. But it's the brand Neek. It's size 14. It is women's art to wear. It's a kind of boho style, or no, abstract more than boho. So art to wear is going to be a better term. And this is the 100 silk. Yes, where's our 100% silk goddesses? This does have a cupped sleeve, so a bit of a quarter. And it is the true art to wear. It's going to be oversized, fit up to 16 open, abierto. And it's a bit of a shimmer mother of pearl. They might be plastic dupes, but I know it does say 100% silk. Show that on the care tag. With spare buttons. 100 silk. In this case, we don't mind slowing down to show the makeup 100 silk. And so you're saying 100 and 100 now. It's like, okay, with the lingo. And before we give it a couple more features, let's get going on the 10. Yay, thanks for coming in. I see another person as well. Marita MCL. Again on the button, it's like ocean. Is that even running, guys? It'd be handy if we click start auction. You have to action it before you auction it. You have to action your auction. And I suppose it's true. Abstract. It has a indigo, a blue, not quite the cobalts, and a lovely little feature. I should have done it up and put it up on. Excuse me, what, Miss Roberta? But I have a special piece on Roberta. Yay, enter the coupon before purchases and you get Urban 10. I'm going to quickly click that to see what it says more, and you get 10% off. Really appreciate that. Thanks to all our mods and our faves. Going ahead and give one more little look on the brand. Nikki, might you know this from the, I want to say the mall brands, and of course the department stores, the David Jones, the Meyer. Have you heard of Nike? Nick? I believe it's Nick. Nique. Oh, and there's the 14, guys. So she's a true size 14, if not even oversized and lag and look style. Let me actually bring it up against all the different blues. What I was talking about, a visual kind of story, smorgasbord. I love all my color groupings. This one will be, I wanted to bring the newer tag Q. This has a $270 price tag. It's newer tag. $270 from Q. Across the ditch in New Zealand, it's too naughty for in New Zealand. And it's a size 8. And this, please, in the future, I'm going to be going ahead and doing another designer show and possibly, preferably and possibly. But let's focus on this one. Let's focus on today's show. Made in Australia. Hey, that's what I love about this, and it's cute and it's new with tag. This is a fancier, bougier piece, and it will be coming to my next all NWT, our all designer show again. We can put the neat back there too. And I'll go down the line on some blues. Let's do that. That's nice. Here we have our half sleeve Melopurdy running now. It's 30 seconds on the size 6 to 8. It is XXS listed as a 6, but it's oversized. So you'd definitely be good to go up to a medium. Yay, and that's so nice material. Maybe confirm as well. And this is the marl with the own in a Brazil style tone. I was trying to think of the brass or copper. Yay, we'll do another giveaway in a few more minutes at the past as well. So stay put for the next ones. Yay, Anne-Marie, 41. I know you might have been here and always appreciate you jumping in. And even when the shows are about to begin, it sees who's like coming in to say hi. It gets me so excited. At least we have our regulars and our faves, and you guys are absolutely brilliant for being here. Thank you for your time. Before we do more baby blues, this does have a kind of nicer bit of a drop chunky band there, so that would be very flattering, which we like. See what I mean by blues? I'm gonna riffing off all the blues. The previous one, the beach, the 100% cashmere from the Upside, Australian iconic brand. Not the iconic now, of course. We're not talking about the web. Just calling it. It's pretty fun, and more blues. Oh no, okay, we're back to the olive green as well. Minimal on the green, but this green don't belong. Blue and green should never be seen. Am I correct? Like pink and orange. Let's get the greens over alongside the Parisian brands, Louis Vuitton. That's another Paris brand. It does say it. Oh my gosh. The Cali dress is under there. I doubled up. There's the greens as well. So meant to be, guys. I just said it needs to be host and color coordinating. Too funny. Well, bit of further color shenanigans. Let's see what we have on the others. Where's my blacks? I did add a JVN t-shirt today as well, guys. A fun kind of band style tee. Let me get that up. Let's see, whatever. We can come back to that one. No draws. The few bits that I got today, actually, in the Enmore precinct, guys, I went to the fun op shop and did get some a variety of different pieces. Always looking, including the Maury and Eve. It is size 6. It's US 2, UK and Australia 6. This is a Peplum Mini. It does, I suppose it's midi if it's size 6, yeah, but it's the bellowed mermaid tail kind of drop hem, one piece dress, long sleeve, and also the mermaid flare. Quality is there on Maury and Eve. They originally had it at 25 plus. I got it a little less because you're not paying $25 the oppie. We're trying to be conscious of that. And you're getting them today for $10. Size 6 Maury and Eve mini or midi fit and flare style mermaid dress. There's your Maury and Eve, which I did have the linen shorts of theirs as well. The beach print linen. A little beach print linen. How can I get that out? And I give it a little bit of a rotation spin. All around. It feels kind of like neoprene, wetsuity, but it's just going to be a nice winter warmer event dress. Good quality on the neckline. You're checking all angles. I'll do my magic trick, will I? To see what we got. It's going to be a poly spandex, but of course, that's something we're stopping going to landfill. And we're all been in the circular and sustainable economy. So give yourselves a pat on the back as well for constantly looking into, bringing life to the garms and not just buying brand new all the time. So thanks for that too. Black can be has a black. Fashion loves black. You know the drill. We'll get a couple of $5 going now because we want some bargain pieces too. I did have USA Hollister up next. This is going to be on a size large. Women's. The Maury and Eve. I did actually like that hanger. So I'll put Maury and Eve alongside City Chic. Besties, Maury and Eve and City. It is City Chic, guys. Yeah, not City Chic. Confirming it's City Chic. But there's no K. So I'm also thinking, could it be City Chic? I'd love to know that for sure. Get the CEO on. Well, we're going with a pop of color next because it's a bit of a casual workout top. They have another little good look. It is pre-loved. Bit of wear on the size large. It does say easy t-shirt, but what's nice, it has I was going to say Abercrombie. This is Hollister, the USA brand. Yes, love in when you tap the hearts when you share the show, and also when you save and bookmark each and every item, it starts to build up what people are preference towards. This is a lovely California brand, Hollister, United States of America. Press, press, and press. And that's running for $5 now, everybody. Hollister ladies, up to a large, pre-owned. There's your albatross. Is the Hollister an albatross? I'd imagine it is. Over there in the Pacific Ocean, also. Besties with California, we are. And a bit of a plain back. But the red is nice to bring a pop of berry red. Why is there an orange piece jumping out at me over here? See, I told you, I bring red and they scream next to each other. So that's the Hollister. Extra steam on that as well. I could go. But I loved it when I saw the little albatross. And a bit of Hollister, yes. This next one is also a large to extra large. This is fun because it's a print vintage style. The label also is given vintage. It says Louise FD. Could be a design brand, not designer. There's the LXL in the little red. But what's mucho más important is the applique. Melly, oh my God, I got a piece like this from you yesterday. And by pure chance, I came in across a beaded sequined. Look at the shimmer. As my the piece on Roberta, I'm going to highlight. We'll get the givey going now as well. So let's run this large to extra large because the stretch is there. So possibly up to it 14, 16. I won't go beyond that on a large XL. And we'll do, oh, it is 5. Told you, bargain prices. That's now running for $5. Yay! And it does have a floral plain black tee. It's normal round neck, plain back, plain black back. No way. Okay. You on about this? Louise FD, Greece? She's Grecian, yes, that could be. Ah, there you go. And 5:30 on the button. Let's go ahead now and get the second giveaway. Who wants the Hello Kitty giveaway? Yes. Or do we do the bracelet first? Let's do the other one. Also, confirming before I run giveaway behind you. If I can confirm that it's there. I popped it down when I showed you guys. But I do enjoy highlighting when she comes up. And of course, we have our previous Topshop animal print cap, our wonderful Chrissy Cozy Clothing and Collectibles. And next up, who's going to be the winner of Hello Kitty? It is on the Hello Kitty tag, guys. Possibly not official merch out of Japan, but it is a true authentic, I suppose, brand collab. Size 16, it could have been even small brands, you know yourself. But it's fun that it's a one piece, all new tag. Hello Kitty freebie. It's a youth PJ set. Girls age 16, up to 16. And that's the giveaway running. Yay, enter in. Of course, yes. Tap the screen for the yellow hearts and jump in that giveaway, guys. I'll highlight each piece for a moment before we'll race down the giveaway clock. And it does say remove tabs and tags when you are wearing. Did that have an official? Oh, there you go. I knew it was so nice. They're like little lace tabs, but look at the big scissor symbol in there. So be sure to cut tags. I suppose for youth are covering their butts. Hello Kitty. Because just because it's 16, you could have a larger kid who enjoys that size. Hello Kitty. So I suppose it is on the official little tag. And of course, please scrub across the screen to get rid of the text. Give me a little bit of a screen grab. I want to also still highlight some beats. Yay! Enter giveaway. So we got a few in, and this giveaway is coming up next. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. Excellent. And this is just a highlight moment because it's nice to have it on Whatnot Australia. Hello Kitty is iconic. Brilliant. And I'm going to show there's two sides to the tag. There you go. And they will be there. We've got a few people in. Let's get going on the giveaway too. And I'm going to get a couple more auctions going. Get out of my country road. See, I'm choosing from the shop which ones would be nice that you guys will enjoy, and possibly like. I'm doing more fives. Let's get that going. But yes, we got 2 odd minutes left. That's good to go. I'm able to see it better on this front screen. These are actually plus size, not plus size, but 16. They are vintage. They are on Stitches Australia, made in Australia, size 16. So what's nice is they are that kind of lounger style pant. It is a plain black. I'm going to highlight that now. There were two 16 pieces that I wanted to bring as well. So again, we're jumping from the excess all the way through to, I suppose, even 20. On a vintage Stitches Australia, does it say made in? Let's see. That's just it's actually given the detailed poly blend, nice black pant, loose fitting. Yay, that's the I can't remember, did we say Ernesto? Some form of fun name on the dress model, the male, and it's by pure chance all animals. Yeah, it's a single stitch. I found my first ever single stitch T-shirt. Single dingles. Good quality on them as well, guys. Stitches, as you can see, kind of tracky slash dressy pant that could be worn with a kitten heel. Nice blouses. And that's why I wanted to riff off that, because the next one is also 16. It's the coloration on this, which made me think, let's bring this vintage style Katie's. It could even be on a vintage Katie's. It is 16 as well. So Katie's, it's a kind of purple. Is that satin lined? Yay! And please do enter the giveaway. It's a Hello Kitty. We have a minute left for anybody coming in that you could gift. It's Youth 16 for all the nieces, the granddaughters, cousins. Katie says 16, and I'll run this for $5, guys. It's a maxi skirt. It is a purple mauve. No, this is the true kind of purpley, rayon, a vintage style. Yay! Please enter the giveaway as well, everybody. We got 40 seconds left. We're chasing down the giveaway clock. This is the size 16, possibly up to an 18 KDs. It's a vintage style tag, but don't quote me because I know there's loads of different types of the variety of tabs per brand that you can do deep dives on. With the age, we don't know if it's an 80s or 90s thing, but of course, I mean, plus 20 years now means vintage, eh? So, oh my God, please jump in. We've got, I hope you're in, Amory. I hope you're in, Nikki B. Hope you're in, Melly Boo. Hope you're in, Chrissy. And we got 9 seconds. And I do a countdown from 5. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! And let's get this screen grab. Trex card 79. Congrats. This is absolute epic. Delighted you won the giveaway. And we'll get these out to you. That is so good. But again, youth, um, you could wear them if you are extra small, possibly as a gal, but they're youth 16. So congrats on our giveaway winners, and we have a couple more coming up as well. Well, the art to wear bracelet. Let me see. There we go. See, I just wanted to make sure I have it prepped for my visual on the green duster cape. This is a tunic style dress. And also I'll highlight the large, extra large applique style piece that I did literally riff off Melly Boo show yesterday. When I saw it in the shop, I went, oh, the big parrot or some sort of animal style. This reminded me of that. So excellent. If you guys want me to run the LXL applique tee, let me know. And I'm gonna house this like it's a goddess bracelet. Natural wood. Did we have any more fun lives at fives? Oh, this can also be my next designer one. I'm gonna maybe highlight this piece, like we like to bring it to the show. It's a new tag Saba dress. It is retail size 8. It's retailing at $250. So there's another 200. Not a not a nice price tags on the Q and the Saba. And there it is on a size 8. New tag Saba. If anybody does love it, of course we can put it in. I do have some 10s and 15s as well. Let me know if you like the idea of such a good Saba dress. And apologies, it's not in the shop because we're constantly working and chopping and changing the shop and the rotations. And when you put in a new item, it can be added to your next preceding shows, and loads of fun pieces like that on Mighty Old Whatnot. Before we get the other givey going and we highlight other pieces including on Roberta, I feel like I wanted to do my little mini vintage homeware section because we're doing teams within the show. Let's do the first one, which is an homage to our artist in the house, wonderful Poppy Vale, who is our creative artiste, who does a lot of octopi. And this is a vintage stand piece for your bedside table or fun in the hallway, entry hall. And I will run that today. It's the Octo Tentacle retro sculpture. Now I need one of the rotation discs. This is now running, guys, the retro sculpture piece. It's kind of like a fern or a horn. That is too funny. I'm like a Hollywood Diablo. No, keep it light. Keep it God. Retro sculpture piece. So my I'm of course the only niche I niched out of was heaps of books because they were taking over my different units. I tend to be a bookie since I'm a kid. I was in libraries and reading ahead of my advanced age grade, like just trust and believe, knowledge is power and all that. But I had to niche out of books. So you will see the odd book and vintage style book, retro books, which I have a few around me. But the likes of these are very curated by me and my, God given visual that I want to bring. Including the plate up next. Can you hear the music, guys? Yay, thank you so much for coming in. Pre-med beast. That is hardly you're a doctor in the house. We have an artist, Miss Poppy Vale Unique, and now we have a doctor. Are you pre-med? Well, you're called to service of the people, do no harm. This is a Vietnamese wonderful piece. It's a gong bowl. Me and my gongs and my bowls. Retro style. It's the bowl plate with the stripes, the burgundy and the orange, the burgundy and umber. Um, Natural patina on the base. It feels like it could be vintage. It does say wipe clean with a cloth only, and it is a serve bowl. An opposite little zhuzh away from the fashion for a tiny second to bring some vintage homewares. And I did have one more because it's my little Asian inspired, not Japan in this case, because I actually got it in Thai place. This is a wonderful matcha tea ceremonial little gift cup. Of course, excuse me, what was that ink? I'm going to type CUP. Let's see what comes up when I do cup. Oh my god, the first comes up as a Mei Ling cup because I had some Royal Dalton and Mei Ling, of course, the lusterware one. But it's this one, I'm convinced, and I need to just give my little nose a shush. I'll take a quick refreshment. When you stand in front of the lights, you're like itchy nose from the lights. I want to quickly highlight this if I can bring it up and get the show going. Let's do Thai. Does it say? Yeah, ceremonial. There you go. And I put in THAI, not to be confused with ties. Our ties, English, and all the funny different varieties of single words. There you go, 25 seconds. This is an 8-book ceremonial teacup from some of my first shows. Of course, it's so cute, and it is matcha style. It did come with a little gift card, but because I'm repurposing a brand new, wonderful. It's the umber again in the gold, almost honey. You only joined today. This is great news. Congratulations, and also brilliant to see you here in the live Australian shows. We're doing a giveaway up next. We had Hello Kitty and animal print caps. Next up is the art to wear piece. And I'm going to now give it, make sure it don't fall. I'm putting my screen grab request. No, that just looks funny. Like we're hanging laundry or something. Too funny. Now I'm getting my latte and all the cinnamon going. Excellent. Where are you tuned in from, pre-med? Love that. Thanks so much. Now, yeah, this cup is kind of it feels fish scaly. Cyril often works in a card and warehouse emporium and brings fun print style cups. I'd be looking for animals or like he's got me in the past something with a little shamrock or something. But before we go ahead and do this, will I wait for the givey because it takes 5 minutes, of course? No, we'll run the givey now, the last one. But in order to highlight the givey, I'm going to do a quick. I want to say feature first. Do I feature and then I will? Yes. Before I do that, let's quickly just type it in. This is a vintage hunter piece, vintage Australia. It's size 18. I have it listed. I just jump down a size because it is vintage 20. And one of the fancier pieces today. And now it is a full teal tunic. It is a high-low duster with a semi-sheer sleeve. It's running out for $30. And it does have full beaded applique central. Absolute beauty of a piece. And it is duster style with the little split. Not quite kimono. I would have said more tunic, if not even Indian looking. And before I do the giveaway, I'm going to also show. Mr. Roberta, don't run away on me. Thanks, guys. So Hunter by Mr. K. I know the brand Mr. K. I believe you guys do. The teal on teal is just absolutely fantastic. The Hunter by Mr. K. But in order to launch the next givey, I'm going to do a quick costume change and demo this piece. Because it's a little bit bigger, it'll fit even a gent up to XL. Open. Are we ready? Are we ready for my transformation? Well, I'll just quickly do the buttons. So I'm not fumbling. And they're delicate. So as mentioned, it definitely is suitable for us wizards and Gandalf the Greys out here as well. You might see me, the semi-sheer kind of puts me off a little bit because it's ultra femme. It is a silk style covered buttons, guys. Yes, Queen's leg. I full rotation as well. I've been doing full twirls. And what I'll quickly do in order to run the givey, see there you go on the tie up front. So nice. We get 30 more seconds going on it because now the givey is the one I'm going to highlight. You ready? Why this is a handmade style and the rustic, they're like mini surfboards. But when I saw it like on this, wearing it, bit of a tribal with the greens, the aquas, the blues, the you're saying cover it with a jacket, yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind this now because I've got guns and I've lost 5 kilos, so we'll definitely rock it. It's just preference, eh? So giveaway, I want you guys to jump in. This is not the giveaway. I'll now get this back up on Roberta. And I'd love for this to go to its new home. I'm going to use a mirror or the screen. Let's not do any quick moves. The buttons are all individually hand beaded. And they're kind of almost like a duffel coat little. Alright, what are they? Tie cuffs, the cufflink style. And here we go on the giveaway. Hunter is in, so it's not giving me. And it's the natural wood art to wear tribal bracelet. And guys, jump in for the last giveaway piece. We'll have 5 minutes on this. And as mentioned, it's now going to match if anybody wanted to. Even if you are 12 or 10, you could wear this like myself, medium, large. You'd be able to go ahead and rock it. Do you also believe that when it shows vintage, this is a true little vintage label made in Australia by Mr. K, does that mean we should jump down a size? I'd always kind of go in on, yeah, go down a size when it's a vintage 20. And we have a Givey Diary of a Flipper. Thanks for coming in. Absolute legend. We're showing some made in Australia brands. This is almost good for a unisex if you're Gandalf the Grey inspired. Jutta, yay, thank you so much. And I'm going to highlight it to show the Givey with the teals and the greens. Absolute legends. Yes. I hope your shows are going great and everybody give Diary of a Flipper a follow, guys. Doing content over the years has always kept us all going. So thank you so much for that. There you go on the Hunter again. Please jump in the givey. And we'll chase down the giveaway clock. Let me put back on my other shirt. We had a costume change to highlight Roberta. If you're new here, this is my trusty old faithful dress model who's called Roberta. And we got the last givey going, guys. We do come on live at 5 every day, Monday to Thursday. Live at 5 most days. Now you can see what it's like open to because it's a bit of a little cut off or multimedia style kind of print. And we got 3 on that. Let's get a couple more going from the shop here as well. I'm going to type in black items next. We're going in on the colors today, guys. The color coded. Veron. Let's do auction. And Veronica. Couple of gowns, dresses, wonderful pieces at the good jump off price points as well, of course. This is made in Australia. It is size 10. It is Veronica Main fabric from Europe. The kind of panel dress. It's art to wear and it is geometric, almost like chirping. So fun. It's given the Matrix. Where's Neo? But they're diamond style as well. So the kind of emerald, the crystal. Okay, this would be good for the Wicked premieres. I'll do a couple of rotations to highlight. Let me get 20 more on that. We can change the seconds, which is nice. Get a couple more going on this one to highlight the features. It is lined. It's a satin style lining, guys. Guys and gals. And Veronica Main, size 10. Oh, where was this blue I just clocked again? I might have shown yesterday. See the blue line? These are the kind of colors which just speak to my soul as well, and that's why you'd be drawn to these. Is the second Veronica there as well? She's aware summer. No dramas on the rose one, which I showed. Got a minute left on that. Did I just see I wanted to show, guys? Yes. This next piece is Beckenbridge, and that's why I wanted to show it, because I mentioned it as a brand in show. This is a open back top. It is a sleeveless. It's coming in as a size 10, Australia 10. Of course, all Aussie brands put Australia up first. Thank you, Australia first. When they tend to be similar, riffing off the UK size and or jump up to from the US, it is always a pleasure to see the Australian iconic brands, including Beckenbridge, put AUS 10 first. The same as shoes. Look, we all riff as well in Oz and US, UK, and Ireland too. Yay, guys. And we got 20 odd seconds. We're chasing down the clocky. 10 left on the Beacon Bridge. If anybody wants Beacon Bridge, let me know. I can always do a deal down to 10 as well. Yay. So this is the Beacon Bridge. We got 4 seconds left. Please enter the Givey if you like the idea of getting the Art to Wear tribal piece up next. So I'll put Beacon Bridge. We can run again if you need. Now, this is the last few seconds on the giveaway. Art to Wear bracelet, chunky tribal. We got a few people in. Yeah, let's get going. Malibu's Tigers. No dramas. You are the double dipper lucky winner. Cozy Clothing and Collectibles. Absolute legend. Man on Eloise, how you doing? Of course, I have you modding a few shows too. You've always been our support and we enjoy everybody coming together during the live shows. Chrissy is on fire. Yes. So you are the lucky winner of the tribal little chain wear with blues, greens, aquas, and of course the Top Shop. Wonderful two-tone. What'd you call it? I was about to say tribal again on the animal print. I'm trying to say leopard. Be coming up with all the terms. And of course, we did have our lucky winner as well for the Hello Kitty set. So thanks everybody for joining in and being a part of all the fun gibbies. You know, before we get going and leave you on to different shows, we'll have a few more minutes live at 5:55. Ah, you missed the announcement. No dramas. Ah, yeah, let's do auction. For some reason, I had it in. I don't know where it's disappeared to, but let's do it on the 15 tag. This is this UK brand, All Saints Spitalfield. So heading towards East London, Spitalfield, Shoreditch, and it's the wonderful gold hardware all the way down the back. Almost looks, as I mentioned, Union Jackie looking. The print, maybe it's a heritage brand. It is full laced, bustier style built in, but that's just going to be shaped. And it is a mini coverage, of course. And I'm going to quickly show it is lined. All Saints can be a spenny brand out of the UK Spitalfields. The nylon mix, viscose. Yeah, so the lining is mix and viscose and the material. And we can do the same for, because I like to highlight some LBDs. Has everybody going on some little black dresses? And they're going in on 20 seconds. I was wondering why it kept disappearing real quick. You can change between 20 and 30 seconds, the kind of more preferable or popular second launches. For our wonderful collectors and cars and TCG, it's quicker and sudden death. You guys are rocking it there. This is the semi sheer Free People USA brand. It's the gold, the tritone, the copper women's dress. Plainer at the back, but it does equate also the kind of Indian inspired. And that's what I mean by the tritone, the copper, the gold, the platinum. We got platinum on a keyhole, little chunky button up front. So this is a really nice piece too from Free People. Couple of winter warmers to get you going into the evening, including our Style by Maggie piece. This little jacket I wanted to bring because it's fully like waffle textured cotton style. Says 10 on the Style by Maggie. Did I have it in at 10? No, because I know it's a listing as well, but I'm just now riffing. Couple of listings in the shop. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, Maureen Mercer. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Style by Maggie just feels a nice vintage Australian brand as well. How many buttons do we have? 1, 2, 3. Less is more this season. Kind of some places just have one button right now because it's kind of on trend. Throwback to the 60s and the Chanel vibes and the Dior vibes of 1960s. And Twiggy landed in Tamarama. We have a new tag, Sassy, up next. Speaking of Sassy, Twiggy. Size 10 on the Sassy. It is 100% linen piece. And it is designed in Australia. It is Sassy Hills, the label. These are Seven Hills, all the Hills district. Why am I thinking? No, I'm getting quite local now, but Sassy Hills, there you go, the label. Convinced it could be up that way. Or Seven Hills was their Insta piece handle. Let's type in Sassy, see what happens. Yeah, okay, it's not coming up. Let me get that going on at 10 for you guys. New tag, Absolute Legends. Start auction. Oh, I did have the as I mentioned, the really thin mother of pearl button. So authentic materials. 50 cotton, 50 linen. It's not 100% linen, I stand corrected. It's 50-50. 50-50. So that's a lovely little finisher. We got a 50% cotton, designed in Australia, 50% linen. So these are the kind of materials we are championing, of course, as well. And that'll do it for today's show, guys. This is size 10 as well. So anybody just check out every time I'm doing. But you'll see me again possibly the weekend, but Mondays, Thursdays for our live at fives, and support all our other streamers as well. Melly Boo, Poppy Vale. I know Dari the Flipper was in, and others who are getting onboarded as well. So big time be a part of the community. And it really means the world. We can keep putting out. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Great show as always. Yay, Anne-Marie, and of course, you're always coming in and been brilliant for the shows. Thanks, everybody. Let me go ahead and we'll create a little bit of a raid. You know, I like to do the raid because it just gets good energy into a new show, even if there's only 6 of us. Create raid. We'll see new sellers. Who's in new sellers? Ali's Thrifty World is 163 people in her show. And also the Thrifting Mama. The Thrifting Mama sounds fun. She has 99 people in her show. Women's Contemporary, USA. Here we go. We're jumping across stateside. Everybody, thank you, Chrissy, as well. Thank you. I'll print off all my give you labels later. Let me get them out to you. See you on the next live.